By the end of my stay in Limoges, I'd just about got my bearings. So let's just have a look what we've done already. There's the railway station and there's the part with the fountains. We first came around here, past the church and down that hill there to the old Pilgrim Bridge. We then walked along the banks of the Vienne again, skirted round to the cathedral to find it closed. What we're going to do today is come right over here to this oldest section of the town, see the market, the church and several other things, and then work our way over back to the cathedral. And we're in that nicely renovated old area now. We're in Rue de la Boucherie, for 1,000 years the domain of the Butchers' Guild. This chapel of St. Aurélien belongs to them. And just up this way here, which will come into view shortly, is the other essential element of any French town, the market hall. Just look at all these lovely things you could buy here. And here are some more nice things that you could find in Limoges. Okay. C'est bon, n'est-ce pas? You could get fruit and veg, or meat, or any food, cooked or uncooked. You could buy cakes there, look, fish, and even get your flowers. And just across this little square here is the 14th, 15th century church of St-Michel-des-Lions. And just outside the church is this memorial to your actual Saint Marshall. There you are, Jack. Limoges has a palace of justice as well. You better get moving. And just across the square from there, my second meal of the week. Very nice. Which brings us back to the cathedral at Limoges, and this time it's open. If you've seen the Canterbury Cathedral video on this channel, you will have seen the tomb of the Black Prince. This chivalric, honourable gentleman who lies in state in Canterbury is also well known in Limoges. During the 100 Years' War, it appears that Limoges was an English town, but then in 1370 they surrendered to the French. The Black Prince was a bit peeved about this, especially as he thought they had surrendered too easily, and laid siege to the town. When the town was captured, he, this Black Prince, ordered the killing of all therein, about 3,000 people. All, that is, except the bishop and a few of the Black Prince's noble friends. Does this remind you what happened in Antioch in Peter Marshall's Syria on this channel? However, it should be noted that this story was written down by Froissart in his Chronicles and may be considered to be the 14th century equivalent of our tabloid press stories. Such happenings sound terrible to the modern ear, and the fact that such a thing can happen even in the 20th century, and that without any warning at all, makes that incident at Oradour seem even worse. But look, time's run out on us again. It's nearly dark, nearly bedtime, and we've a flight to catch tomorrow morning. So we'll just watch the bats for a minute or two and get off to bed. Now, before you go, I just want to say thank you to all those lovely French people who helped make this expedition enjoyable. But especially, I want to say thank you again to the man who drives the airport shuttle bus, or navette. I realised halfway through that the navette didn't leave Limoges early enough for me to catch my flight on the Thursday morning. I happened to see this driver when I went to the airport on the Friday to pick up my car and had a word with him. Can I just say that due to him, without breaking any laws or anything like speeding etc., he made sure that I got to the airport in time to catch my plane, just as he promised he would. As to the expedition itself, well, we did Limoges and also Moissac and Conques and Oradour as planned. Villefranche-de-Rouergue, Figeac and Beaulieu-sur-Dordogne were bonuses on the way. Souillac was a total failure, and I would like to have seen more of the little towns and villages. Maybe next time. Shame about not getting a steam train ride, and especially a shame about the car Hertz palmed me off with. For that and several other little mistakes they made, they can whistle if they think I would ever get a car from them again. Anyway, it looks as though my bus isn't in yet, so if we can get through immigration and they let me back in again, I should be okay to catch it.